doctor, when I masturbate, clear liquid comes first. Then when I ejaculate sperm, it flows out really slowly. Is this normal for someone at my age of 71? So this is a great question, but I want to caution you, it's not whether it's normal because of your age. It might be normal because of what's going on with you and your prostate and your pelvic floor. Because the prostate, as it starts to enlarge and it gets larger, and every decade of life, we find that the average gentleman's prostate is swelling significantly. By the age of 71, you likely have an enlarged prostate. Now, the issue with the prostate being enlarged, and let me see if I can put a picture up here, is that when the prostate is actually enlarged like that, unfortunately, we have pathways or pipes that course through the prostate that are designed to deliver the ejaculate to the urethra, or the tube that urine comes out of, and that's supposed to shoot out. Now, the prostate, I want you to think of it almost like a rubber band. It's supposed to snap back and propel fluid out. But if the prostate is enlarged, if it's weakened, if those ducts or the pipes that run through there, the ejaculatory ducts, if those are clogged, if the seminal vesicle, the one that makes, depending on the gentleman, 30 to 70% of that fluid that comes out, if any of that is weakened, damaged, then that snapback doesn't happen. And instead of it shooting out like it did when you were in your 20s, it kind of just slowly sludges out. So one of the best things that you can do as a 71-year-old or at any age, when you're starting to notice that your ejaculate isn't, flowing out the way you want it to, is to really scale back and start to strengthen your prostate by asking your doctor to check your prostate. How enlarged is it? At this point in your 70s, it's not, is it enlarged? It's how enlarged is my prostate at this point? Then when you get the answer, then you ask your doctor, say, okay, doc, what do you recommend? Most doctors will recommend some medication. And if you are like thousands of other men, millions of other men, and don't really want to take medication, there are a variety of herbal supplements that can help support your prostate. But honestly, one of the best things that I've found for the prostate at the stage where it's enlarged and it's causing a little bit of sludge when it comes to your ejaculate, it's just not shooting out like you want it to, is a prostate massage. And centuries ago, this was practiced by cultures who really are into male stamina and virility. Because what they realized early on is that through prostatic massage or prostate massage, that they could help cure erectile dysfunction. They could help cure prostate issues. They could help cure prostatitis. They could help strengthen ejaculate. So it was a way to keep men as potent as possible. Because remember, in some cultures, men are having babies all the way up into their 90s. Well, or until old age in ancient times. And what they would do for these guys who were in powerful positions is they were massaging prostates. They had a whole male massage protocol where they're massaging the genitals, they're massaging the testicles, they're massaging the prostate, all to get blood flow, to clog out, to clear out any clogged up areas there, and to kind of help promote blood flow. So one of the things that anyone with a swollen prostate should ask, or prostatitis, or anything that's not painful at the moment, and particularly not prostate cancers, is to ask your physician, is it okay for me to massage your prostate? And then once you get over yourself and get over the fact that that there are two ways to massage your prostate, either outside or inside. And once you get over thinking that that's a disgusting area, you can actually really do great things with prostate. With a prostate massager. As a matter of fact, my ultimate stiffness bundle, as a free gift, I give a prostate massager and cock rings, because I'm so convinced that those are the two things that every man should have at some point in their life, in order to just age gracefully. So that's one thing that you've got to think about when you're thinking about, how can I get this to shoot out a little more? How it's slowed down, I'm making less of it. One, you got to hydrate, but really take care of your prostate, because we don't really talk about much what the prostate is for, but the prostate's main purpose is to provide lubricant and to give fluid to the sperm and the ejaculate as it comes out. But the one part that we don't talk about is it's important for that snap back. You gotta, it snaps out. And so if the prostate is enlarged or boggy or weakened or not functioning properly, then the ejaculate won't come out like you want it to either.